Bucks. I do apologize that this is not as nail-bitingly close as the series against the Warriors was, but again, that was the Warriors, you know, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and KD. Even Boogie pitched in for a game, Boogie Cousins. So, but outside of Giannis, this Bucks team has nothing. I don't know if y'all noticed, it says I scored 45 points last time. I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to get a 50 burger this time. I ain't gonna hold you, I'm trying to run it up. I missed about 4 threes last time. Get 2 steals, yeah, I definitely want to get that. Definitely want to get 2 steals. I definitely do. And let's switch up. We're gonna keep it red, but we're gonna do this one. You know, it is the finals after all, so let's add a little flavor. A little flavor to the situation. Switch up the road jerseys right quick. Excuse me. I wasn't smart enough to have my cup of water nearby. Now I'm thirsty. Maybe I'll grab that halftime.
This series shifts locations as we get set for a big one. Game 3 of the NBA Finals, right here
Road
on
game.
EA Sports. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Houston Rockets. And welcome, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Rockets coming into play. They held serve in the first 2 games of these finals. Now we come to Game 3, and with the venue change, the series could change as well.
Crazy.
And you know, the first 2 games held the form, but now the series shifts. So this crowd is going to need to give them everything they can for an advantage. Even though this isn't a must-win, they need to play like it is because you don't want to be down 3-0.
I'm sitting here like, what are we doing? That's not a great shot. And it doesn't matter. It absolutely did not matter. James Harden right out the gate. Telling you, James Harden having a good game early is not a great sign for Milwaukee.
Anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's
okay,
James
somebody
Harden.
besides Giannis.
An elite passer.
Somebody besides Giannis getting involved
it's Chris Paul
early.
To Harden.
Let me find out y'all turning it up.
Bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
It's early.
Oh, okay.
Get a good quality shot here.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
Bledsoe.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Okay. Y'all actually got a lead. Look at y'all.
A minute gone
putting
by
up a
here
fight.
in the opening quarter.
I love it.
To Paul.
I love it. I still 100% believe we're going to smoke y'all.
To Capella.
Oh, yeah, they putting up a fight this game, y'all.
Oh, he blocked that with
I
authority.
love it.
Bledsoe with it up top.
Bledsoe with it. Oh!
Count it. In the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
I don't want to go
Offense
home.
has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1,
They don't want to get smacked. They putting up a
2,
fight. I love
still
it.
get
I
the ball
love
You need
it.
to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive
Still
player
on the
to
block,
get that ball
too.
above his waist.
Yeah, Eric Bledsoe. Some quick
Free throw
possessions.
good to finish
So what, he
off
got
the
5?
three-point play. The lead is
Yep.
up to 5.
Eric Bledsoe got
Here's
5
Paul.
quick points.
Brings it up the floor.
I was just saying how Giannis ain't had no help.
Here comes the screen. Paul to Capella. Giannis Antetokounmpo. A tip shot. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis shutting the door. Slamming the door on all offensive attempts. He said no, Clint. Excuse me. Although I need Clint to, you know, be a little bit stronger with that offensive attempt.
Shot clock to 4 for Houston.
I just had to get that up. But okay. Turnover. Up. Y'all had a good run. That first miss. That first miss, you know what I mean? Because I caught it late in the shot clock.
Paul with it up top.
Used to me missing too many. Screen that.
To Harden.
I'll stay in the corner just in case. Oh, nope. They said move up.
Capella.
Yeah, Chris.
Through traffic.
Yeah,
There's
Chris.
A sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3,
okay, let's see what y'all do now.
You should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a
last
guard
couple of
that makes the
buckets y'all
game
got off a
way
defensive
easier
transition.
for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
Leading the transition. What y'all doing in the half court? Oh, Eric Bledsoe think he him.
Chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way,
early
committing
points
a
for
hard
Eric
foul,
Bledsoe.
or taking the brunt of the contact.
Hey,
Free throw
okay.
good as he completes the three-point play.
Okay,
The lead is
Mr.
up to
Bledsoe.
6.
I like it.
Rockets in control of the basketball. For 3. Oh, he hits
Stay
the
on
3.
your feet,
It
sir.
doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young
Learn to
player's
stay on your
hands,
feet.
something just feels right.
To Brogdon.
They feeding the high hand. They said Bledsoe cooking, let him cook. Hey, Chris, stop playing with him.
Bledsoe.
Yeah.
Get it to go.
Yeah.
Now Paul with the basketball. Down 3.
Okay. Go to the middle of the
To
floor.
Harden.
Oh, yeah. We'll give Harden room on that one.
Gets it down to Capella.
Oh, okay.
Fires the 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep
That was
scoring.
a great pass, Clint. I definitely thought you was going up with it on
to
Brogdon.
Lopez.
And I thought that James was going to take Brook Lopez.
To Adetokunbo.
Ooh.
Leaving no
Okay.
doubt. Slams
Giannis
it down.
getting himself on the
It's easy to
scoreboard.
become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Capella to
What
Harden.
are you doing? Somebody got cut.
Rockets with 4 to shoot. James Harden fires for 2.
Jumped too
Not
early.
that time. Bledsoe with the basketball. It's 12 to 10. Clint Capella with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Yeah.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Trying to cash
No,
in.
Middleton.
Bledsoe shot off the mark.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining
Let's go,
that
James.
style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Let's go, James.
Harden, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bledsoe with it up top.
Oh, yeah, Chris.
Right now,
Yeah,
12
Chris.
all.
Ain't no way that man thought he was going to be
Paul
running all over you all
To
game.
Fareed. From long range. Not
Come
easy.
on, man.
When a rookie starts to believe
on,
that
man.
he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more
Hope
and
y'all
more
enjoyed
common.
that lead. Y'all won't see it no
Bledsoe
more.
To Lopez. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Wasn't supposed to be a foul. It's supposed to go for the ball. So now I can't do no more. Gotta be careful on that. Because I'm not bailing them out by getting 2 foul calls early.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. And the
All right, you got that one, Chris. He's still
been
up,
doing
though.
this for years. The
He's still
physicality
up.
in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, yeah.
Paul. Down to Fareed.
Y'all like that entry pass? Y'all like that entry pass? You know
Inside.
You feel that?
what I'm saying? You gotta listen.
Building.
You can't just
Basketball.
be, you know, press the icon. You gotta tap it so it's a lob.
To
Or hold it so that's, you know what I mean?
Nice pass.
Puts it as,
Got
ooh,
a piece of
get
it.
that out of here.
Out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Paul into the front court. Up by 3.
Might block that.
Giannis
Yeah.
Antetokounmpo.
Too many trees.
Snatching it out of the air.
Oh, they called foul. Okay.
Hey, look. Sometimes
Chris.
you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Oops. He
Surprised I missed that first one. They subbing me out early. Come on. Y'all sub me out early? I know y'all got to put me back in before the game. Come on. Put me back in the game before the quarter is out. I'm going 3 for 3 on threes. I'm about to say, y'all sub me already? Oh, yeah, Chris. Oh, yeah, Chris.
Ooh, Chris Paul. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Yeah,
So many
Bledsoe.
people think making assists
Thought you
is
was gonna run all over
creating
my
something
man.
razzle-dazzle.
He had to show you what was
Sometimes
up.
giving the ball
Mind you, you was
early
his rookie.
is the right play and the most efficient.
He had to remind you, you was his rookie. He showed you what was up.
And
Oh,
he's
come on,
fouled.
Chris.
Nice move that time.
Don't send him to the line, Chris. Come on.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body
Yeah.
to stay in front
Should
of
be
the offensive
frustrated.
player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching out, it's going to be a long night.
Don't make it easy on him.
First try at the line.
This one.
No good.
They subbing me back out again? Dog, what are we doing? What's going on with my playing time? Why y'all get nutty with it already?
No good. Missed them both.
Like, beyond me.
Austin Rivers has a chance.
Wait, who was even on the floor? I'm about to say that's not a
Nice
rotation
pass
player.
to get things going.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard it
shoot.
correctly, a sense of urgency.
They got
You will
mental
get a
on the
great
floor?
shot every possession.
Oh, had him going there for a second.
Yeah, I can move the ball around.
They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses
Okay, I
come
want
out
to
in
take that
beast
three
mode.
again. I
You
ain't gonna
attack
hold
that
y'all.
paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
I like to share.
Bledsoe to DiVincenzo.
Come on, so what we doing? Posting up, man. Posting up, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, he had it.
He thought he had it.
Gordon with it. His team up by 7. Going
That's a tough
along
shot.
beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lets it fly from long range.
Ah!
Great defense.
Timing
Forcing the
was-
miss.
wasn't great defense. My timing was just off.
Desperation
That's great
shot here from
defense.
half court.
Get out of here.
That's the end of one here in game number 3. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports.
Man, I missed that shot.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you. As
Hey, y'all pulling me in and out the lineup, man. What we doing? Dang, y'all took me that much out of the second quarter, blood.
Houston
Come on,
takes
man.
over. Harden. Here comes the screen. Gordon, guarded by Gasol. Has a look. Gordon shoots, can't connect.
What we doing? Oh yeah, we got still. Off to the races. He dunking that. Oh, ooh, never mind.
And
Layup.
scores at the
Great
rim.
Euro.
Beautifully done with the Euro step.
And
Beautifully
that
done
is the
indeed.
sign of an
Ooh.
unselfish team.
Bye-bye, Tony
when
Snap.
everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
I'm here though.
Middleton to Bledsoe.
You should have pulled up when you had that screen.
Here comes the screen. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide
I don't
open.
know why he
Take
rushed
your
that shot
time.
either.
Now it's Harden at the controls.
Oh yeah. James said he got one. Oh my God. Scoop the
James
whoop.
Harden, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Hit him with that. Oh
Attack
my
mode
God.
isn't a switch
Skates.
that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Chill on the penetration.
Bledsoe with the
we
basketball.
can stay in the scene.
9-point
That's
margin.
my bad. I'm back here though.
And the basket good at the rim.
My fault, y'all.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Harden.
They keep switching my position on the floor.
James Harden.
Don't matter though.
He's now
James got
5
it.
for 6.
Y'all down 9.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his score.
Gasol
Oh yeah.
to Middleton. Big finish at the rim.
And when you
Y'all
get your
putting up
prescription, you
a
take your
better
medicine
fight
and you
this
call it
game.
a
I'll
day.
give y'all that. I'll give y'all that.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Curling inside. Oh, he had him there for a second. And he scores. Yeah, he took a big
I can
step,
score in the
but
paint,
they'll
too.
count the bucket.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
I'm here.
Bledsoe
You
to
ain't just
Gasol.
finna get it in the paint.
Trying to cash in.
Give me that.
Gasol with a shot that won't fall.
Whatever side you
Harden in
going to.
possession. The lead stands at 9.
Oh yeah, that's food. Yeah, Silver can't guard
Has
that,
a
man.
chance.
Cash.
He had all day and all night to knock
I was
that
about to say,
one
and
down.
all night.
Need
Yes,
to hear more
indeed.
chatter on the defensive end.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out.
jeez.
I know it looks like he's just playing around.
Why they make
out
me
there
jump
trying
like
to
that,
get the
y'all?
fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Harden. Has a look. Not
Right
going
back up,
down
kid.
for him this time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm surprised James missed that. I ain't
Look,
gonna
there
hold
was
you.
barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Bledsoe to Gasol.
That's my
Nice
fault.
pace.
'Cause I got
Sets
greedy
it
for that
up
steal.
and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Gordon with it. The lead is 11. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden guarded by Powell.
Great step back, James.
Wide open. Too easy.
Way to create
You
space.
can't give him that look.
Literally too easy.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Bucks at the controls.
All right, let me play some
Bledsoe
better defense
to
on
Gasol.
Middleton before they get to thinking Middleton.
Hit it for
Oh
Reed.
yeah,
Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
yeah. Both the bigs came over for that block. Dang, like 3 screens for you, and you ain't take that shot. You a fool. You a fool. You should have took that shot the first
The
screen
Bucks
gave
with
you.
4 to shoot. Middleton off the mark. Deep 3 at the buzzer. So the
I
two
figured
teams
I
will
might
head
as
to the
well.
locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live
I don't like
studios
what they
in
doing
Orlando
to my
and
playing
hand it
time
over
in
to
this game, y'all. I don't like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just at this point.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm just skip to the third because I'm pretty sure James Harden was played in
Giannis
half
lifted
or
up
whatever,
top.
but
The deficit now up to 13. To
I
Bledsoe.
don't appreciate
Screen coming.
my playing time getting chopped in that fashion.
From the painted area, won't go down. Paul across the timeline. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. To Capella. Clint Capella. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Adetokunbo.
All these screens they trying to use to get you open, bro. I'm here, though.
Trying to cash in. Bledsoe shot misses.
Now
It just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
To Harden.
Yeah. Hey, James. Oh,
Short jumper.
you shoot that shot?
Fall.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking
I feel
about
like he
that
just
the
missed the shot.
entire
I don't
next
think that was a
possession.
great contest.
To PJ Tucker.
And one. Let's
He
go,
was
PJ.
Smothered and still
Way to go up
gets it
strong.
to go down.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense
hate
wondering
that
which way you can
commentary.
drive. But when that shot is working
Talking
like
about
that,
something
you
ain't
got it any way you
got
want.
nothing to do with what's going on in the
Nice
game.
follow-up on the dunk there.
Nobody worried
Jay,
about
let's
catching
see
it
if
with
that's
this
a sign for him.
Well, it's
split
been pretty much
catch.
non-existent the first three quarters. But when you have a play like
Come on,
that,
James.
that can get the juices going, and that can help
come
you with
on,
your
Jason.
offensive rhythm.
Oh my God. Touch some earth, Malcolm.
Jumper's good.
Ed, I have so
Touch
much
some
admiration
earth,
for
Malcolm.
guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half
Pick that
like it
ankle
was
up.
the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those
that
natural
ankle up
born
while you
leaders
down there.
are guys
That's
that
a
will
great
consistently
camera view,
lead
by
your
the way.
team
I like
to the
that.
promised land.
I like the camera view on that
The
replay
Bucks
for that
at the
one.
controls. Adetokunbo to
Yeah.
Bledsoe. Here comes the screen.
Ain't doing everything to get this man open, bruh.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And they still ain't get it to you.
To Harden.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted that. 'Cause I
Runner's
saw I was
good
gonna
there.
have what you call it, Brooke Lopez on me,
Bread
but
and butter.
James
And there are
also
few
was
that
too
can do
open.
it better
Yeah,
off
it's
the
over
bench.
for y'all, man.
Giannis
James
in
Harden
control of the
having
basketball.
a
His
good start.
guys down big. That's
Uh-huh,
a
that's one
turnover.
steal.
It goes the other way. To Harden.
Oh yeah, James. I'm gonna stay ready. Oh my God. Get that guy
Yes,
a
when
map.
this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
And there's
Oh
nothing
my
more
God,
mentally
boy.
intimidating for your
Hey,
opponent
get off them
than when
skates,
your
Malcolm.
own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the
Get
ball
off
because
them
they want you
skates,
to drop
Malcolm
70
Brogdon.
on them, maybe like Devin Booker
You're
did
on
last
thin
year.
ice, buddy.
Giannis with it up top. Down a bundle. Curling inside, and he'll head to the line.
Just because a team's winning
That's
doesn't
all
mean
right.
the refs are going to put away the whistle.
That's all right.
Play right all the way through.
They call themselves still
Eric
trying to
Bledsoe
fight back.
at the line for 2 shots. Shooting.
Yeah, he had a good-
50%.
he had a really
So
good
yes,
start.
so no in this contest.
He had a really good start.
Goes 2 for 2.
Okay.
Here's
I'll take
Harden
the wing.
with the rock.
Oh my God, bro. He is torturing Malcolm
Gets to
Brogdon.
the basket and scores.
Legit torturing that
Did you
man.
see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
That's good.
A
Ooh,
lot of
I thought he
contact.
scored
Shots
that. He
no
missed
good,
it.
And no foul.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw out the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
I should have hit that three.
Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen.
I should have hit
Backcourt.
that three.
Looks like some
I'm a
substitutions
little
are
upset
coming
with
on
myself for
in.
missing that. Actually, I'm very upset at myself for missing that. Okay.
Harden. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Yeah.
You go
That's
back
too much
to
traffic.
the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade.
That's a
It's
lot of
called the
traffic.
shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny
Try to
the
get
next
that
pass
pass
away,
through.
and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all
Oh,
these
he's
things
skipping
together
up court. He
collectively,
know he got food
you'll be
on
able
him.
to stop a great pass.
Uh-huh. He said, I'm going to get that
Vince
pass.
Capella. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
I stole my last one, but I'm going to get
That's
it
what
where I
I'm
want it.
talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in
Yeah,
the
skipping
bucket.
down court.
Bucks at the control. To Adetokunbo.
Yeah. Giannis been quiet.
Kenneth Faried. Huge block. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried.
Yeah, good block. We cool. Really stand tall on that man. He thought it was sweet. He thought it was sweet. I don't know what he thought that for.
To Adetokunbo. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Down to Fareed. To Paul. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Count the basket inside.
Little slow step myself.
Just a ball
Euro
handling
myself,
wizard,
man.
still putting people under his spell.
Giannis in control of the basketball. They'll run the offense. Kenneth Fareed able to recover with the block. Couldn't keep it in. Out off
Kenneth Fareed is shutting the door on Giannis. You hear me? Giannis getting to the rack, but
taken away by the Rockets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to
booing,
play
yo.
than your opponent.
Hey.
The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
On the follow.
putback.
Way to stay with it.
And Fareed quietly just having a brilliant game. Defensively,
but take it when you can
he
get it.
locking up.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe.
Ooh.
Giannis Adetokunbo. Now 3 for
That
9.
man got 6
And when plays
points
like that happen with multiple players
in
touching
3
the ball,
quarters.
the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my bad. There we go.
Finish that. Paul into the front
Finish
court.
that like he
His
tough like
guys
that.
hold a commanding lead.
Oh, my God, James.
Harden.
I'm about to say,
No good.
that's crazy.
No daylight. Great defense.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Paul to Harden.
Watch out, Kenneth. You gonna hit him with the... That's a tough shot.
Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of blocks. It's a block party.
Some moves right now.
It's a block party. They subbed me out again. Come on, Fit. Bro, I guess all that talk about me having a 50 burger ain't. Ooh, did he chop me?
Giannis for 2. Giannis Adetokunbo.
I guess I ain't had no 50 burger. They subbed me out all crazy.
I'm telling you from experience,
Nasty
his
work,
teammates will
man.
never let that one down.
That is some nasty work.
To Capella. The pass set it all up.
You know, it reminds
Bro,
me of a story
why?
a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout
that is
punch.
great
And that's what we're
defense.
seeing tonight.
Green with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To Harden.
James is doing whatever he wants to.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo,
locked
I
you
got
up.
him,
Come
I'm
on.
going to stop him. You're in a worrisome place for your team.
Cleans it up.
God,
And a
Clint was right there.
putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still
That
pouring
should have
it
been a
on.
foul. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But my man backed me up.
To Brogdon.
Oh, yeah, he gave up that ball this time. Yeah.
Middleton.
Jeez, that was a moving screen.
To Brogdon. Shot from in close, no good. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Knocked loose.
Give me that. Ah. You know that should have been a steal.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. With that, he's 5 for 9.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Ooh, I should have ran towards the rim once I shared Giannis.
Harden.
There you go.
Nikola Mirotic.
Get out of here.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands.
G-Green.
That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
It's good. Not necessarily his
I like
comfort
it.
zone. They dared him. He scores.
Gerald Green's story is so inspiring. From a guy that's bounced all over, from the G League, on and off NBA rosters, even playing a couple of seasons in Russia. Most players would have quit after they had one of their fingers amputated, but here this guy is, still fighting for it, and made a hell of a difference last year in the postseason for the Rockets.
Gerald Green to Harden. For 3.
That should have been Green.
Good offense, speeding, good defense.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Slams it down.
Yeah, I'm going to be sniping for the rest of the game.
Then we would have to talk about it.
Rockets have the ball.
Why force that pass? Just send it back up top like it was supposed to go.
Brogdon to Adetokunbo.
I thought he was going to send that.
Had a chance, but it's no good. To Harden.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, right. While I wait for the screen, you can just run the
I
baseline.
know there's that old
Check
saying
his
that
nose,
one man can't
nosebleed.
beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big time.
A lot of friendly skies.
To Brogdon. Middleton. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
There should have been no and one. What are y'all talking
right
about?
there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Here comes the screen. Harden to Capella. Rocking the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking
It took
for a
me out
response
most
from
of
me?
this
Because I
game,
don't
and I'm
know
really
what
upset
else
about
there
it.
is to
James
even say.
Harden
I
is
mean,
definitely
this isn't
having
a
a
game. I mean, we should just
nice
start
little
wrapping up and
masterpiece.
Getting ready to go right now.
To Adetokunbo. And
That's my fault. That's my fault, Clint. I took the wrong
I
angle.
don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's Rockets ball. Shot for
Jesus.
James Harden. Knocks it down from mid-range.
He's just been
We're
finding
watching the Clintons
space
right now.
all
We're watching
game long.
basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Why did he make me
To
back up?
Brogdon. Middleton.
I don't appreciate that.
5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
I love when I see a good
Great
contest. You're crowding
Let's
the
go.
player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome
yeah.
about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Hill.
Oh, that should have been still G Green.
Turns and slams it
guess.
down.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Yeah.
It's in the hands of James Harden. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh. From the painted area, won't go down. To Harden.
Jeez, man.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do.
Give me that. Yeah. Watch out, G Green.
To Harden. Beyond the arc for three.
Textbook defense. Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Gerald Green. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Gerald Green. It's hard.
He get to take that.
Just not going down.
Jeez, man.
Brogdon to Adetokunbo. And he finishes at the rim.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire.
So we just got to keep running the same play, huh?
Defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and you can get it any way you want it.
To Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Harden. Oh, bad pass.
No way. I'll make that up,
and
man.
He's fouled. Very close.
I don't care.
Free throws coming up.
I don't care.
Okay.
Because that was
on the
garbage.
home stretch, and you got a big
Y'all letting
lead.
Giannis steal that was
Don't let your opponent
garbage.
back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Nope.
No, y'all not subbing me out now. Come on, bro. I'm about to sit here and dap him, and I'm not even on his bench. What are y'all doing, man? Nah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't even really want to say this
game. Second as well.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not gonna rob James and everybody else. But yo, the way they did my time is dirty.
Nene to Harden. Around the perimeter. Shot clock violation.
Bro, they wouldn't even let me pull up. Y'all got me driving. Come on, man.
Make some changes of his own.
This is not a good game for me at all. I'm upset. I really am.
Followed up. Brook Lopez with the slam.
I start off the game hot from 3. And y'all bench me. I've been playing with my minutes ever since, man.
Glass is everything.
Paul.
I don't know why.
Passed it off. Ooh, Chris Paul.
Finish, Chris.
He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Hey, Kenneth Fareed, bro.
Can't get the bounce.
I know you've been playing good, bro, but
come
on. Come on.
Can't connect. It's no good. That's going to be out of bounds.
Why didn't that green? This is terrible, y'all. Nah, man. It's a bad jump.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Down a bundle.
This is a bad jump.
To Middleton. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
I don't know. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that
I
three.
do not care about making friends. I'm trying to make shots.
About dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Yes.
James Harden at the controls. great look and vision. Today with the dunk.
Great roll.
Jay, that's been the story this evening.
So
I
you
mean,
doubling
another
James
one,
now.
another dunk, another easy possession. I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Oh, he's nut behind screens, man.
To Middleton.
You're not even like that, bro.
The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Nene with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, that's a scary thing to watch.
I'm here.
Screen
That
coming.
screen wasn't enough. Not enough. That should have been
Shot
still
clock
too.
coming down to 4.
Right there on.
Down to 3. 4-3. That won't go. It's the Rockets who are victorious.
Man.
They've won their first NBA title since 1983. Trusting the process leads them to a championship. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew,
crazy.
I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on
James
EA
is doing
Sports.
James things.
Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Man, now I got to play off low on everything. Minutes, assists, rebounds. Probably everything but steals because I got a few of those. Damn, bro. Like, why they kept taking me out the game? Let me play. I just had 45. It's the finals. What are you taking me out for?
The Rockets put on a show in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points.
And that's in the first quarter when I was really just knocking it down every time I got it. James was finding that sweet spot on the floor all game
What you
long.
see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Bucks seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this
We
team
almost beat
is
y'all
ready
by
to
50.
answer
Or
the
the last
tough
time
questions.
we almost beat y'all by
It's not
60.
going to be fun.
Yeah. Giannis couldn't make nothing happen.
Game stats.
I started off fighting hard and then it got bad for y'all. It's a lot of turnovers.
Player of the game.
James Harden.
James Harden read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
33-10. Awesome game.
Who was cold?
Felt
What
like
can
it
you
was
say
me
about a
low-key.
guy like this?
Which is crazy
Except
because
that he
you
fits
started
the
off
title
the
of this
game
segment.
like he was
definitely
on
cold
a
in this
tear.
game.
He was hot when you started, now you just garbage.
These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Run that baseline. Thump one on him.
Number 2.
Let's get into the rack at will.
Number 1.
Whatever. Not that it mattered, Drew. I'm gonna call that boy Drew. That's what Terry Rozier did to
On
him.
behalf of ESPN,
When
on
he tried
EA
to act like he
Sports,
didn't know
I'm
who
Jalen
Terry
Rose.
Rozier was.
We look forward to seeing you again next time.
At least I made my objectives. Damn, bro. I'm disappointed in the playing time situation. How many minutes did they allow me to play, bro? It says 30, but it ain't feel like 30, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even finna lie to you. It did not feel like nobody's 30 minutes. I don't know what they was talking about. Ugh. They just cut into my flow, man. Alright, man. I feel like I'm doing a bunch of whining and complaining, so I'm going to stop. Won game 3. Another blowout. James Harden with a spectacular performance. The defense was absolutely superb. I mean, just a block party left and right. Kenneth Fareed got quite a few in there. I ain't even check how many blocks he got in the stats. But I personally remember like at least 4 of them things. And of course, Clint Capella got a few. I want no sick layup. That's Reggie. Yeah. They gassing that layup because they ain't got no other plays. You know what I mean? I ain't made nothing else crazy. I ain't made nothing crazy happen. I ain't catch no bodies. I ain't really go off. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. All I got was the 2 steals. So, oh man, that just made me want to run another one, but I'm not running 2 in one night. Take my behind the bed, folks. I hope y'all enjoyed. Again, I'm gonna try not to be, whiner and complainer. I hope y'all enjoyed. Told y'all the games wasn't gonna be close. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's just not a good matchup, and as you can see, taking Giannis off the board makes it even harder for them to win. Excuse me, just like in real life, you know what I mean? Giannis is the best player on the Bucks, and if you take him out, you limit his scoring and his effectiveness, then you'll beat the Bucks more than likely. Especially pre Drew Holiday type of Milwaukee Bucks. They didn't have the amount of shooters to really make it happen. Chris Middleton, he was just Chris Mid this whole series. He started off like he was going to do something, and nope. So, the mission at the end of the day, the primary objective was achieved. We got the W. All right. I should be back. I might not be back tomorrow. No, I'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Wednesday night. Tomorrow night I'll be back to close out the series, to close out the finals for Game 4. And yeah, till then, as I always say, y'all, be smart, be respectful, be patient, be kind to as many people as you possibly can. I know some people gonna make that impossible. Don't worry about it. Just make sure every single day to take the time out to be kind to yourselves. It's Men's Mental Health Month, so any dude listening to this, make sure to do something for yourself that will help improve your mental health. Whether it's exercise, therapy, getting in touch with your higher power, whoever that is, whatever name they go by. Whether it's taking your shoes off and stepping in the grass, getting grounded, or getting away from the game. As much as I enjoy playing it, getting away from the game long enough to, as they say, touch grass and connect to real life. Or maybe hopping on the game because you haven't had a lot of time to play it.
and having some fun. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that's gonna be that benefit for you and your mental well-being, my brothers, please, 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 please get to it and get through it. All right. No need to stand on that old trope of, just being strong and pushing through. Nah, take care of yourselves. You hear me? All right, y'all. That is it for game 3. And me, your favorite coach, your favorite fat freckle man, the big dog himself. Life be lifing _9 on Twitch. Nari, you nerd, N-I-R-I-E, the letter U, nerd, all one word on TikTok. I'll get with y'all. I'm up out of here though.